Hey YouTube, it is Wednesday night and we're going to play a little bit of PBA Bowling 2001. Okay, you're wondering, why do I have a burned disc right now? Well, it's really quite simple. This was a game that was unreleased for the Dreamcast, but it is a Dreamcast game. It also had online features. Okay, somebody decided to activate the servers for a game that was unreleased. So we're going to give it a shot. I've actually never played this game. I think I just tested the disc to make sure it worked. I've opened the ports rather that were suggested on Dreamcast Live. So hopefully this works without a hitch, but we're going to give it a shot. I don't anticipate this will be a great game, but I think it'll be fascinating to watch. So again, it's only available on CDR if you want to burn it. You can download the ISO from Dreamcast Live. I'll put a link in the description where to get it. And if you want to play, hey, great. Who knows? Maybe I'm being too pessimistic. Maybe we will find out it's a great game after all, but who knows? Anyways, let's open it up and get our first impressions. So this won't be like a Wii bowling or anything like that. The Sega Dreamcast actually does have some degree of, I guess for lack of a better term, motion capture. What they do is that like some controllers, like the fishing rod controller and the Samba de Amigo maracas, they actually have like little gyroscopes in it and little sensors and things like that. So you can do some degree of motion control, but I don't think they ever thought to make a device that would capture motion for PBA Bowling 2001. And it is a Bethesda game. Holy shit. The people that brought you Fallout brought you PBA Bowling 2001. Oh wow, this is fantastic. Yeah. It's a rockin' soundtrack. We just gotta watch this full motion video. Holy smokes, this is a beautiful thing. Oh, I love how they stagger it to make it a little bit more hip-hoppy. Yeah! Fuck yeah! That guy's fucking awesome. Okay, that's welcoming us to PBA Bowling 2001. Oh man, that dude's my new hero. Okay, press start. Let's press start. Press start. hopefully we don't have any issues. But for whatever reason, my tech-savvy modem has been giving me a lot of problems lately. My PS3 seems to have Okay, so we're just waiting for PC Wizard, and PC Wizard is just let us know that he's waiting for TAC to album I found was Toxic Holocaust, an overdose of death. Now, I've seen Toxic Holocaust a couple times back in my younger years, which was like, what, 28, 29? I have this album on LP, but I don't really listen to a lot of metal records. I like them because it's cool to have a big gatefold and stuff like that in metal albums. But I really wanted the CD because I just want to have a high quality rip for iTunes. So yeah, this is by far their best album. Okay, so let's see what happens. I think we're just waiting for. Oh my goodness, Steve Wilson is first. Okay, so what do I do? All right, I think I. Oh, yeah. Eat that pin. All right. Does that mean? Oh, look at that. They're in the lobby. That's so cute. I can see your avatars in the lobby. All right, so what is the strategy here? So there's this, and then what? You just... Yeah, okay. So let's do this. Oh, I get it. I'm supposed to... I fucking get it. Gutter ball. I understand how you play this now. Gutter ball. My life. Alright. Really? It's my turn again? Oh, I understand. What the fuck? Why does it keep... I'm totally by easy action. Okay. I don't quite understand the gameplay, but... So... How do you line up... line up your throw. It's my turn again? Okay, I think when that is highlighted, I'm supposed to click A. I think. Don't quote me on it. Okay. I think I'm supposed to hit A when throw is highlighted. What? Well, seeing as this is a, oh my god, that is slow. Well, sorry about that. All right. Who is this? I think this is Zeden again, possibly? It's interesting how they're staggering the plays. Oh, that's too bad, Bob. See ya, Bob. Next time. All right, so I hope it didn't freeze. No, it didn't freeze. I guess we're just waiting for, who's this, Zeden's character? PC Wizard's character. Maybe I'm supposed to use the analog stick? I press buttons and things happen. Whose turn is it? As you probably noticed, we're not really using the in-game chat feature because it is balls. There's no punctuation. Is it frozen? Huh. What is happening indeed? Well, people, our unreleased game of PBA bowling might have a couple of bugs, believe it or not. It appears as though it might be frozen. Does anyone else have a frozen screen? I can still go to chat and see the scoreboard, but whoever. Oh wait. Okay, I think somebody was just doing something else. Okay. Cool. Alright, let's see how Dennis goes. Sorry guys, I just need a minute. No prob. I thought the game died. Okay, so I think this is PC Wizard's character. Damn. Oh man, he is upset. Alright, it's Dennis's turn again. No, it's not Dennis's turn, it is Zeden's turn. And it appears as though Zeden is going to be back in 2 minutes. Which works well for me, actually, because I need to refresh this Steam whistle. So, I will be back in a minute. You guys listen to this awesome music. Alright guys, I am back. And I just have some tissues in the event I have to blow the old schnoz. Gotta apologize for about the last, 3 months I think I've been ill. Price of having kids, I suppose. They just are always sick. Everything about this game is ridiculous. Yeah, so in case you didn't notice, Zeden hasn't moved, and I guess the game just ran through its track. Probably since it's unfinished, it just didn't have, like, whoever programmed it probably didn't have it on repeat. I don't know, fuck. that? I think it would have been better if it was an open world bowling alley, kinda like Skyrim. Yeah, so Bethesda, if you don't know, released a couple of really good games. You might have heard of like Fallout and shit like that, but I don't think PBA was one of their best titles. Yes, I got that. Now, I did manage to find one really good PlayStation 1 game. It's a good game. Let me get that straight. Not a good port. That is a good game and a pretty good port. This is a great game with a not great port. But it is cool to have in my collection just because it's sort of rare. It's pretty expensive, actually. And this was in mint shape, complete. So that is Diablo on the PlayStation 1. Now, Diablo does not play well with the controller. It really works well with the mouse and hotkeys and stuff like that. And to get it on to PlayStation 1, they also had to scale back on some levels and some items. And that's the thing with Diablo. Diablo was great because it was constantly updating itself with patches and stuff like that. Do you know that the Diablo 2 servers are still up? Like, I've played them every once in a while. It's ridiculous. They're still updating them. And they're still getting patches as much as I think 2015 was their last patch, which, you know, for what? When did that game come out? 2001, I think? It's pretty amazing. So anyways, yeah, I was really happy to get that and just have it in my collection. I tried playing it. It's pretty much unplayable. Much like Warcraft on PlayStation 1, it's not playable. There's a couple of games like that, you know, I just do not enjoy at all. I wonder if it's my turn yet. No problem. But it does go for about $50, and I found it for $1.99, so I was pretty happy about that. Now this game too I got for a really good price, and there's a couple of good games on it, and I was pretty jacked to find it. So it actually still has the price tag on it. It's the Mass Effect trilogy on PS3, and you can see there it's only $6.99. So yeah, I was pretty pumped to find that. I've only ever played a bit of Mass Effect 2, and I know that Mass Effect 2 is... Oh, I'm up next. Mass Effect 2 is the best in the trilogy. But yeah, I was just really happy to find that. It's just nice to have all three games in one really cool, like with the slipcase and everything. It's like, had no damage to it whatsoever. You guys should really just surrender now. Are you going to shark us? Well, he's got more pins down than I've had in a while, so I think maybe I'll try my analog stick and see what happens. Okay, here we go. So let's move. Okay, that does that. This does nothing. This does nothing. Oh. Ah. I think I figured out how to spin it. Hit A when throw highlights, then it swings back for the spin and hit A again. All right, we're gonna try that again, and instead of letting the little cursor thing go all the way back to throw, we're gonna try and catch it right in the center, and maybe that'll control a little bit of the spin. This is not intuitive controlling. Okay, let's see if PC Wizard can figure it out better than I could. Oh, you know, not too bad, not too bad. All right, I think I'm up next. Me and my pink ball. Okay, so we're gonna go way off to the side. Let's see what happens. So who are you going to spin? Nice. See that? Nailed it. Okay, let's try that again. Let's go a little bit more offside. And let's see if this... Ooh, that might be good. Dead center? No, 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 no. Oh. That was just a little bit too far off to the side. Okay. Just tap AAA near the center of the dial when the pointer hits the center of the dial. Okay, let's see if PC Wizard can... Nope, a little bit too far off there. Oh well. Alright, it's my turn again. Let's see if I've figured this game out. Wouldn't that be something else, eh? Oh, fuck, I didn't know that. Oh my god. I can't believe that fucking worked. I totally screwed up that shot too. Well, I got a spare, which says something. Okay. Spare. Poor fella. Okay, so I think I'm sitting for the next round or two. Using a Game Genie. Yeah. I should have actually loaded up the Game Shark. Maybe I'll try Code Breaker next. Just punch a bunch of random keys and see what I unlock. Okay, well maybe while we're watching these guys go. Oh, I think he might be getting the hang of it. Well, this game is not fun at all. Oh, their bowlers will now be controlled by another player. Did we all leave? No. Who? Me? It said PC left, and then your character became an NPC and just bold strike. Damn thing freezes when I try to bowl. Yeah, then it said, oh, so am I the only guy left? Alright, let's see if this is just enough backspin to... Oh. So am I the only one playing right now? Nope, still in game. All your characters are still there too. They just became NPCs. Alright, I think we're going to go back to the main menu. Okay, let's see if this will go a little bit more to the center. Are you still playing Zeden? Alright, I gotta figure out if I'm actually playing with anybody. Okay, so just PC got booted. Did you want to start a new game? I'm going back to the main menu. Okay, let's go back to the main menu. Quit game. these right here. So you probably already noticed they are night vision goggles. Now they got a bit of weight to them, but the outer near the middle all 3 times, the ball goes pretty straight. All right, so hopefully we've worked out a couple of technical issues and PC Wizard doesn't get the boot. And I think I understand how to play the game a bit better too. So, here's the wishful thinking. Like, quite frankly, we're playing on an original Dreamcast using dial-up connection through a DreamPi on a game that is unreleased and full of bugs. So it is what it is. I guess in retrospect, I should have probably run this off of By the way, is this an ISO? I should just run it off Dream Shell to hold off on load times. The in-game chat decided to save bandwidth by removing all punctuation. That's not how you spell it, is it? I don't give a shit. All right. I'm running on a USB GD-ROM and loading is still crap. Curious, which USB GD-ROM did you go with? I was just going to run an SD off serial. I know people say it's slow, but I only find that it's slow for cutscenes, which this game appears to have none of. All right, this character is, I think we have 4 people in play, and that purple ball tells me that I might be up next. Yeah, there's all 4 of us in the lobby. Okay, there's me, good old Steve Wilson. All right, we're gonna wait for this guy to go first. 2001, it was all about the oh, that's kind of a lame joke. Not 1987. No need for shoulder pads, folks. All right, Steve Wilson is up to the plate. You don't call it a plate. Come on, it's bowling. Okay. So I think the first dial is how much hustle you throw on it. And then the second dial is how much it goes right. And the second dial is left. Okay, let's see if this goes where we want it to go. Oh no, oh no. Oh, you fucking son of a bitch. He's a 2x4 under his shirt. Yeah. Those are some crazy shoulders. Okay, I think I should have had it go right a little bit more. That was my problem. No big deal. We'll figure it out. So here is something interesting. I have a bit of a online stalker. Changing pace a little bit. This person, I contacted them on Discogs, which is a record trading website, 5 years ago. One message, one line, no response back. This person has hounded my Facebook, has hounded my Twitter, found my email, tried to contact me through every avenue of social media possible, and now has started messaging me on YouTube and private messages, desperately wants a bootleg that I have, which I told him I'm not going to give him, only because I did some research and this guy has a blog where he basically throws everybody under the bus for the quality of their bootlegs. So, oh, what the fuck? I didn't want to do that. It choked. Good fucking Lord. Okay. Not my fault on that throw. The game glitched and made me release early. And that's the truth, folks. I don't know why it made me release so quick. So this guy has been trying to contact me ad nauseum because about 5 years ago, he had some bootlegs that I wanted. And he wanted some stuff by Swans, which is another experimental sort of punk rock band. And I mentioned to him that I was going to be going to a Swans concert and I planned on bootlegging the show, which I did, and it's up on my YouTube page if you want to watch it. It was a fun show for what it was. So I bootlegged it, and then the guy said that he would only do the trade if I bootlegged it on VHS, because that's all he trades in. I was like, no, I'm not bringing a fucking VHS camcorder into this gig. I'm going to bring my little pocket digital camera, and that's what you're getting. But he was a purist. It had to be on VHS. So I just stopped contacting him. I'm like, fuck it. So I just uploaded the video, and, you know, it's got like 10 or 20,000 views. But wants desperately to trade still for this thing. And I told him, well, I didn't even tell him, but I don't have a VHS copy of this. What you see is what you get, but this guy won't give up. And it's been 5 years. He's messaged me so many times, like probably at least 200 times. He's emailed me and messaged me. I just can't get, he doesn't get the point. It's been 5 years. I haven't talked to him once. So I was thinking about this guy the other day, and then all of a sudden I get an email in my inbox on YouTube. I was like, for fuck's sakes, just drop it. Anyways, guys, driving me nuts. Alberto Guzman, I think his name is. I can't remember exactly. What the fuck? Fucking motherfucker. That's not what I was trying to do. Oh, unless it's because I have to go and highlight. I think I know. My strategy does not appear to be working anymore. This game needs more flamethrowers. Yes, it does. First gauge is speed or strength of the throw. Second, I think, is backspin. And third is like curve. Yeah. That's kind of what I figured too, but for whatever reason. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Okay, that was my fault. I just choked. Yeah, I kind of figured that was the control scheme. For whatever reason, I can't sync it up this game, but I kind of get the technique. There we go. Let's see who else is online, actually. Dreamcast Now. We'll load that up. It's kind of nice when the Dreamcast live chat is firing away. It adds a nice element of, I don't know, personability to it. So who's all on right now? Oh, well, it's just the four of us. Okay. All right. We have to get a pin down. This is depressing, guys. All right. So, is he going? No, not so much. When it's my turn again. When's it my turn again? Yeah, exactly. I know, right? Look around. There are like 10 other empty lanes. Yeah, why don't they just give us our own lane? I mean, we're doing 4-on-4. Who knows? Oh, poor guy. Okay, who else do we have on deck? I think this is Tack, maybe? Oh, fuck, Tack's gonna shark it. Nice. Alright, who else do we have up here? Is that my guy? No, that's not my guy. So the stuttering that you see, that is nothing to do with my connection. That's just, I think that's just the way the game is. Like, it was never finished, it was never perfected, never polished. So I just think that the ability to kind of like do the multiplayer aspect of it, although I think it's only multiplayer. I don't like, could you imagine playing this game on a single campaign? Like, it's kind of tedious enough playing with 3 other people who are fun to play with. You know, the game is ridiculous. That's just what it boils down to. Like, it's incredibly simple. It's pretty repetitive. Oh, fuck. You gotta be fucking kidding me. He's got it fucking figured out. Looks like you have it figured out pretty well. Well, I guess we don't necessarily need a controller right now. I was going to break out my maracas, actually. All right, here's our man Steve. Steve Wilson. All right, so our goal is we want it to get a little past center. That might actually do it, guys. We might actually get something close to a strike. It's gonna go a little on the outside. Oh, yes. All right, we got it figured out. Let's try that again. So we want to put a little hustle on it. So that's our power, and then we want to bring it out just a bit and have it come back on the inside. Yeah, could you imagine playing with this with the fishing controller? I mean, it'd be great if it worked and you can kind of like scoop it, but That's not the way the gyroscope works on the fishing controller, and the maracas would just be a test of patience. Okay, my turn again. So if we can do something similar to what we did before, we might be able to pick up a spare. So I want to put like maybe, I don't know, maybe 5/8 hustle on it. Bring it back almost like maybe to that, maybe that 1/4 bar. So let's try that. That might actually work. I think I put too much backspin on it. Too much backspin. No, I got it. Picked up the strike. Yes. Picked up the spare, rather. Picked up the spare. Okay, so I think I have a bit of a technique down. So really with this game, unlike playing, like, let's say Wii Sports or something like that. Yeah, right, Trugger. Go home, Zeden, you're drunk. Okay, so actually I'm on my 3rd tall can tonight, so I might have to stay in as well. Okay, so let's try that again. So hustle. Ooh, that looks pretty good. Oh, so close. Hey man, your clock won't flush. Okay, so can I pick it up? So we've really been... So what would be the strategy to get it over there? So I'll put a bit of hustle on it. And then, we'll try to catch... Try to catch the throw if we can at the 1/4 mark. And try to get it as straight as possible. So, oh fuck, that's gonna backspin way too much. Damn it. No, not even close. Good fucking lord, okay. Well, I guess that's it for me. Okay, holding down X apparently shows some strange things. Okay, what does it show? I don't see anything. Has everyone figured out how to play yet? Now this downtime is a little unrewarding. Somebody sat down in another player's lap. We're all friendly here. Okay, so who is up next? I wish I knew who everybody... I wish you could pick your own character's name. That would help a lot. So, who is who? I'm Steve Wilson. Who is everyone else? All right, so Jason Hound? I'm the guy with the normal shoulders. Okay. So I'm Steve W. I don't know. Again, it would be much easier if we could actually just put our own names in, but it is what it is. Oh. So I don't think the hit detection is 100% on this. I'm gonna blame that, not my ability to play the game, but it feels a bit off, like it feels a bit slow. Oh, look at that. All right, so it says baby split up at the top. I guess that's what you call this particular situation. Oh, that wouldn't be too bad if you can. It's really hard to do just like a straight shot. The first person to actually bowl a straight shot gets a digital high five. Digital high five, also a perk for my Patreon for $1 per month. So yeah, look forward to that. Again, with the Patreon, there's absolutely no obligation. I just thought it might help out. I think I might have mentioned before, right now I'm on parental leave, and I'm actually going to be doing that till the end of January, which is covered in Canada by EI. Okay, let's concentrate on this shot first. Ooh, that might be pretty good. No, it's going to go too far to the left. Fuck. No. Fuck. So yeah, as soon as February hits, that's when it's the first birthday, and that means that you're no longer eligible for EI. But I've actually decided to go unpaid until about mid-June. So I'm not going to be working till mid-June. And that was just a personal decision, just to spend some more time with the kiddo. And then when June happens, my partner will be off for the summer months, and then September comes around, we'll start exploring daycare options and things like that. So yeah, that whole 4-month period is going to be a bit tight for me. And again, no obligations or anything like that. And I've got some other avenues of revenue generation that I'm going to explore. But yeah, I figured maybe throw the Patreon up and see what's out there. I know that I get a couple hundred hits per video, so looks like I have an audience of some sort, which is kind of nice. And some of the comments I've been getting have been really positive, so I really like reading those. They're pretty uplifting, and even the comments alone, if you don't want to participate in the Patreon, the comments are great. Tell me what you like, tell me what you don't like. I think there's only 2 or 3 games online that I haven't tried yet, and I don't really play a lot of offline games, but if there's an offline game you want me to check out, just let me know. Oh, that might be perfect. Oh, not perfect, but not too bad. Never did the Patreon thing before. I know a lot of people do it. And I don't know, it just seemed like something else I could throw on there, and yeah, we'll see what happens. I did support, actually, I support the Dreamcast Live Patreon. I think that's really important just to keep the servers up and running. I did support recently a GoFundMe, which I typically don't support, but this one I felt really felt for. It felt really genuine. So I'm a big fan of the CU podcast, which is typically done by Pat Contry, the NES punk, and Ian Ferguson, who owns a local game store in, I think it's in San Diego. Anyways, I love their podcast. It's really interesting to listen to. Mostly game focused, but they do tend to talk about other topics as well. And I'm sure most people have heard of it at this point. It shouldn't be a big surprise. But for the last, I'd say 2-3 months, Ian hasn't been on. Revealed he's had some pretty significant health problems. So in the States, I take it for granted. Here in Canada, everything is free. I never think about it. When I want to see my doctor, I just go see my doctor. It's not a big deal. Okay, let's concentrate first. Okay, so. Oh, that might be pretty good. I think it's a little bit too. Oh. Don't choke. Oh, so fucking close. So anyways, revealed had some pretty significant health problems and, some pretty significant medical bills. So I threw him a couple bucks. I love that podcast, and it's kind of a bummer that he hasn't been on lately. And, made a pretty genuine sort of plea to his audience that, he's got these crazy health bills. I don't really understand how anybody in the States is able to afford healthcare. It blows my mind how expensive it is. So yeah, I started up a Patreon the other day, and within a day has got over $15,000, which is spectacular. I really empathize with that guy's situation. So I'll put a link again in the description if you want to check it out. But yeah, I really kind of felt for that guy. Okay, so. Oh, fuck, that's going to go too straight. I might go way too straight. Maybe not. No. Fuck. Too much backspin. God damn it. Need to spin it the other way. Could have picked up that spare. Although I did get a couple of points under my belt, so I wonder where I'm at. I really don't know how to score bowling. I've bowled I don't know how many times in my life, and I have no clue. So yeah, that's kind of nice. I'm really glad that the fans have really come together. And you look at the Patreon, it's nothing really too crazy. Or not the Patreon, rather, the GoFundMe. I think a couple people donated $500 here and there, but for the most part, it's just people giving $5-10. Really reasonable amounts of money. But, you know, you multiply that over hundreds of people and it adds up to significant change. So, again, really glad that that worked out for that guy. Because I don't support a lot of GoFundMe stuff, like, or any of that shit, like Patreons and all that bullshit. Something about it just kind of rubs me the wrong way. But that one, you know, you generally knew something was going on, and after listening to that guy talk for years on end, you kind of see where he's coming from. And yeah, he seems a little bit abrasive, and I'll probably never meet the guy in real life or talk to him in real life or anything like that. But you know, he provides me entertainment, and it's all for free, and I really don't have to do too much to get it. So the least I could do is throw the guy a couple bucks to help out with his health care. So yes, that's kind of what's new there. Like, other than Dreamcast Live, that's the only Patreon I support. Also, at this point, it does look like that In the Line of Fire is going to be a no-go, which is really disappointing. I haven't heard back from any of the developers in regards to like a private campaign. Then it looks like the Kickstarter is going to fail, which really sucks. Like, that game looks so good. I'm really disappointed, and I don't fault the people that are creating it. Like, I mean, it costs money to do things. Like, you can't just expect somebody to build this game altruistically and not get financially compensated for it. So then they weren't asking much. Like, I think their dev team is has to be like 5 or 6 people. So they only wanted like, you know, a couple grand each to work on it for the year, which is totally reasonable. And just couldn't get it together. But you know what? I don't blame them. I blame a lot of other Kickstarter campaigns, particularly in the Dreamcast community, that haven't followed through. Some of them have been better than others at communicating with their contributors, but I mean, overall, like, they haven't really impressed the community that much to invest upfront. So one huge offender is Slave, capital SL, lowercase a, uppercase VE. I purchased a couple copies of that game because it looked fantastic. It's kind of like I don't know what you call it, like a 8-bit version of Doom. It looks like a lot of fun, but they have zero communication with their audience, and I'm shocked that anybody would still be buying any of their games. They're through Ghost Store. I would not suggest it, at least until something comes up, because it's been years and nothing's come up, and they have my money, so it's like, whatever, fuck, you got my money, I guess. The other one is Elysian Shadows. Now, at least they have an active YouTube page and are showing the development process of the game. But I think at some point, they've just got to settle with what they got. I get the impression there are a lot of, like, and this is great. Like, I'm glad that they want to make the game very memorable and they want to add a lot to it. But, you know, there's at some point where you've just got to accept, like, this is what the game is, and you know, you can make it better, but you've also got an audience that's paid for your game, and you've really got to think about them as well. So I don't know, I think they should kind of cut their losses and just put it out there at some point. But again, like, even if they were to put it out next month, even if they put it out by June or whenever, I probably still wouldn't get around to it. I've got so many games on the backlog, it's not even funny. I really want to get around to paying Pierre Solaire, but my ball has somehow merged with Biff's arm. Okay, my next shot is a strike. Count on it. I'm Babe Ruth in it. Okay, so I am up next. Let's see if we can make this happen, guys. We need to get the first strike. Oh, Okay, let's go a little on the outside. Ooh, that is actually going to be a really good shot, guys. Oh, this is going to be good. Ah, for fuck's sakes. So close. Okay, so... Oh, nice. This game is a bit awkward because it's kind of choppy, so you've got to time your shots without seeing it almost. Alright, let's see if we can pick up the spare. So, I think I want to get both. I think I want to release the backspin just after I throw. Oh, that looks like a gutter ball to me. Fuck. Gutter ball, gutter ball, gutter ball. God damn it. Well, I got one more shot. Let's make it happen, guys. Okay, here we go. Oh, this one looks good. Could this be the first strike we have in PBA Tour 2001? Could it be? Could it be? Could it be? So close. Okay. We're not very good at picking up these spares when they're on the far right. That is not our strength. Oh well. Now it looks like we lost a bit of text in the right-hand corner. You just lightly kiss that pin. Okay. Here we go. Could you imagine getting this game as like a birthday present or a Christmas present back in 2001? Oh, this could be good, guys. This could be good. I'm really confident about this one. Yeah, that happened. Fuck. Alright, how many more? We've got one more. I am catching up, though, a bit. Mike E is a shark. I think Mike E is Zedin. X changes balls, B changes aim, Y shows oil. Okay. I will be back. Okay, so when can you do those options? When it's your turn? The only thing I could do was illuminate a screen on the floor by hitting Y. Oh, picked up the spare. Good shot. So I think we all have one more frame left, and then that's it. We are about, what, almost 2 hours in, and we just managed to finish one game. Now, granted, the first 45 minutes were a bit tricky. We're all sort of figuring it out together. I think this is like the first time we've tried playing PBA Tour 2001. Okay, so when it's my turn, I'm able to do that. Let's just see who's on Dreamcast Now, just for fun. Oh, wow. Good shot. Hold B and use the analog to aim. Okay. Got the turkey. Now I think the turkey is on the third. Is that true? If you get a strike on the third, that's a turkey, and then you get to go again? I think. Don't quote me on it, but I seem to remember something like that. Alright, 2x4 shoulders is up. Oh, and then me. Now there's one more thing that I ended up getting recently, and I'll show you guys near the end of the video. It's actually a section of the office that I haven't really explored much with the audience, but oh, this is gonna be tricky. Yeah, I picked it up today, and so hold B. Ah, look at that. Okay. Yeah, okay, it changes the ball, but okay. I guess that just shows you where the grease is on the floor. Weird. Okay, so let's try and hit what pin? So we want to go, I think we want to go right there is what we're aiming for. Okay, let's try it. So that's looking down. If you see how the arrow is tapered up, that is my perspective. So I'm seeing the tip. So I'm going to try and hit on, if I'm reading that correctly, the arrow is pointed to the, in between the tip and the right pin of the tip. So let's give it a try. Okay, that should be actually a pretty good throw. So let's see what happens. Oh, just a little too far off. Okay, no big deal. I think we should probably throw some more backspin on it for next time. But I like that target. Let's keep going for that. Maybe if I bring it back a little further too, that might help. Because I guess ideally you want to hit for the center, but coming to the side. I don't know. I'm not a bowling expert. Ooh. Okay, we're going to go for the spare this time, guys. We can do it. All right, let's see if we can make this happen. Okay, so B aims with the analog stick. Nice try, boys. Yeah. Okay. Let's aim for this pin right here. Well, let's go inside a little bit. There we go. Okay, hopefully. Hopefully. Ah, for fuck's sakes. I should have brought it back a bit further. Is that my total score? God damn it. I was doing fine until I was actually trying to play properly. Well, I have to admit, this game does have some, I don't know, it has some redeeming qualities to it. It's really simplistic. I mean, don't get me wrong, but okay, we don't want it to go into sleep mode, but it is kind of fun because you sort of take your time with the shots, and in between the shots, you know, if you've got access to the chat board, you can chat with people while you're playing, so. Joke's on y'all, lowest score wins. PBA, not PGA. Now, in case anybody doesn't understand that reference, it's Back to the Future. Okay, how many more people are online? Well, it's still just the 4 of us. I'm surprised there's not more people playing Phantasy Star Online tonight, actually. I was going to jump into Phantasy Star Online, but I'm actually kind of glad that we tried out PBA bowling. Okay, this isn't me, is it? No. Now, apparently I was talking with Scary Red, and there is a Skype channel which I should probably join at some point, but just have not gotten around to it. I don't think that applies for all DC games online, but I think it applies for at least Phantasy Star Online, which is kind of like, I mean, you've seen it. This is the majority of the games that I play. This Friday for sure, we're gonna go back to Quake, and we're gonna play with the mouse. We're gonna do this proper. Okay. Let's see if okay, guys, we have to do a strike. That's what it all boils down to. Oh, that's way too outside. Fuck. Well, maybe not, maybe not, maybe not. No, it is. Oh, fuck. But, okay, we're in a good spot. Because typically, I can't pick up that spare because I haven't quite figured out how to throw the ball down the right side of the alley properly. But maybe I can hit that center pin and, yeah, let's try and hit that center pin. Ooh, that might do it. If I can get that center pin. Oh. God damn it. Fudge sickles. I totally spelled that word wrong, by the way. That's all right. Oh, so close. Man, that is... Well, the good news is we were able to get through a full game. And not have anything crash, which is very positive. Yeah, see, I think part of the problem also is that you can only throw from one side. Might be nice if you can alternate arms. Game over. Press start to continue. Well, there's the leaderboard. Came in third. blown in it or something like that. So anyways, really jacked about that. That was a really cool trade with a really cool dude, so I'm gonna have to thank him online. Apparently he didn't want the double keyboard. He was just kind of done with it. So the near future, it is Wednesday night, so I probably won't be on Thursday, but I might be on Friday. I'm actually going to experiment with live streaming and then save the original video to incorporate into a video that I release later on. So we'll see how that works.